Hi boys and girls, my name is Olivia Howard and I am here to read you guys a book today for Read Across America Week. Today we have Builder Brothers Big Plans by Jonathan and Drew Scott. So let's see what this book is all about. Builder Brothers Big Plans. One sweet summer afternoon, Drew and Jonathan were doing what they did best, dreaming big. "Let's build a treehouse," said Drew. "No, a castle," said Jonathan. "Ooh, with a firefighter's pole and a catapult." The twins were always making big plans, but for some reason, grown-ups only ever laughed. See the grown-ups laughing? "That sounds like quite a creative castle that you boys are going to build," Uncle Joe chuckled. Said Aunt Kathy. "Sounds like your imagination might be a little too wild." The twins shuffled off to their official planning table, aka the dining table. "They never think we can actually build these things," said Jonathan. "Just because we're little," said Drew. "But little people can do big things." The brothers traded a grin. "We'll show them." "But how?" They rummaged and rooted through their plans. They paced and pondered. They buckled down and brainstormed. This project had to be absolutely perfect, but absolutely nothing they came up with felt right. "Feels like the perfect idea is right in front of our noses," said Jonathan. "Yep," said Drew. And that's when they noticed Gracie and Stewie. What do you think they're going to do with Gracie and Stewie? "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" asked Drew. "Even before you think it," said Jonathan. "Let's build a double-decker doghouse," cried the brothers. In a flash, the boys grabbed paper and pencils and started working. They sketched and scribbled, doodled and designed, colored and created. And when they were done, they stepped back to look at the result and said together, This will be the most awesomest double-decker doghouse ever." They pulled all their savings and they plunked down their plans, their shopping list, and all their money on the counter. "We want to build the most awesomest double-decker doghouse ever," said Drew. The store worker pored over their plans. She read their list up and down. "You boys sure this is all you want?" she asked. "It seems kind of small." "Sure, we're sure," said Drew. "Nobody thinks we can," said Jonathan. "But little people can do big things." The brothers were so excited that they raced each other all the way home. Drew and Jonathan hurried into their garage. For the next few hours, all you could hear was voompa, 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 bam, 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 scritch, 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 scritch. At last, the brothers stepped back to admire their work. The double-decker doghouse was awesome, all right, but it was also way too small. Look at how small their double-decker doghouse is. "Oops," said Drew. "Uh-oh," said Jonathan. "I think we must have measured wrong." "What now?" said Drew. The brothers flopped down on the floor. Were the grown-ups right after all? Their money was gone, their work was done, and the twins had nothing to show for it. How could Drew and Jonathan turn their teeny tiny doghouse into something worthy of all that work. The brothers looked up. Their eyes met. "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" asked Jonathan. "Even before you think it," said Drew. And with a bit more tinkering, toying, and tuning up, the brothers turned their tiny doghouse into a super duper deluxe birdhouse. That night, as they crawled into their beds, Jonathan said, "I bet those birds are dreaming their own big dreams in their new house right now." Drew asked, "But where will Gracie and Stewie sleep?" At first, Jonathan wondered, but then he realized the dogs didn't need a house. They were already right where they belonged. They're in the bed with them. As they slipped off to sleep, the brothers smiled because they knew that what every builder knows, every big plan starts with a dream. The end. Thank you so much for listening, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Read Across America week. Bye.